Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we are reading for September 26th, 27th, 28th, and 29th, Monday through Thursday. Now, if you're new to the channel, this is going to be the same introduction for all of the readings, okay? So if you want to, after you've watched it at least once, I hope, if you want to bypass or if you cross-watch, go right down there and I will have time-stamped the intro so you can just go click and bypass this whole thing. Okay? Okay. Hope you watch it at least one time though. Now, you know that when it is during Monday through Thursday, I am using my Radley Valentine deck, my Archangel Power Tarot cards. I will follow up with one from my Guardian Angel Tarot cards. We will pull one from my Inspirational Wisdom from Angels and Fairies. Still have to look at the box. And this is by Frances Monroe and artwork by Judy Mastrangelo. And then I will follow up with Emily Anderson's Crystal deck. Now, for this reading, what we're going to do is we're going to do a universal reading. What's going on in this world? And for that, I will use my Waite Rider Traditional Tarot. And I'm going to use my Osha Zen Tarot I'll pull one for that. For some reason, they called to me today. Anyway, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. But remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like. Leave the rest. I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself up to higher power. My job is just to really just deliver the message. And hopefully, I know that it will get to whoever needed to hear it. And hopefully it makes sense, okay? Anyway, couple of things. We're going to go back to the astrological charts per se. We do have our new moon on the 25th in Libra. I have talked about that. One thing I forgot was that Mercury is retrograde, and it does retrograde back into Virgo on the 23rd. So it will be there. I think it's there until it goes direct on the 1st of October. Now, you know, Virgo is our home energy. It's earth energy. It is our home, job, money, career. Mercury is about, electronics, is about messages, is about, hearing news. The thing about Mercury, when it goes retrograde, it is always about, and especially around this time of year, it is about karma being resolved. There is a lot of Empress energy that I get when Mercury goes retrograde. And so I would say that since this is retrograding back into Virgo, there's going to be a lot of interesting energies around your home, job, money, career, type, and, like I said, and your home. So, there could be a lot of blessings. There could be a lot of resolutions. There could be a lot of cleaning up the energies around those too, if you have some weird stuff going on. Now, it's not a good time. It's always said it's not a good time to buy electronics. So if you have to, and I've had to buy electronics during this time, get the warranty. Okay? So on the 28th, we do have Mars, which is in Gemini, trining with Saturn, which is in Aquarius, and Saturn is retrograde. That's going to have some interesting energy because remember, Saturn in Aquarius is about illusions versus reality. And Mars in Gemini. Gemini is an air sign. Aquarius is an air sign. So they're going to have that common base, the making the plans, intellectual energies going on. But Mars is also the warrior planet, okay? Has a lot of Aries. Well, this is Mars Aries, kind of, potato type of thing. But Mars and Gemini trining this. Now, they're kind of supporting each other. So, so there's going to be there's going to be a big push, I would say, around this 28th, 29th, when there's going to be a lot of truth wanting to come out, wanting to be revealed. The 29th, Venus does enter Libra, which is his home. So that's in itself will be very nice too, because Venus is, love, relationships. Now it can be a little bit on the jealous side, but Libra wants to create some balance. So whatever we're hearing on the 28th, it will be tempered a little bit by the light and it's almost like a balm, okay? A balm, like if you've got a burn and you put this balm on it, it just makes it feel that much better, okay? So we've got some interesting stuff going on we will see what we will see. We have still a lot of the pressures from the retrogrades, like what we have 6 planets retrograde, and that has a lot of, what do we want to say with that? That has a lot of, taking the piece of coal and turning that into the diamond. Okay? Okay, so let's see what we have here when we're going to go and do the universal reading with our Weight Rider. Reminder again, I will put the timestamp. I hope I remember now, back down there so you can bypass. Okay. And I want to thank you all. You guys, I really appreciate everybody who comments, who likes, shares, subscribes. You guys are wonderful with that. I had a bunch, well, not a bunch, but maybe about, 2 handfuls of comments come up that never had seen before. So they were like about 3, 4, or 5 months old. So sorry if I don't get to answer your comments. I'm very sorry. Sometimes they get trapped into YouTube land and I don't quite know where they're at, or they just don't pop up. So just know that right now I am current on all my comments, and I do really appreciate all your kind words. Anyway, let's see. Higher power, what do we have for this world? What's going on, especially for the week of the 26th through the 29th? First card is the Emperor. Now, we have a 4. 4 has our very stable energy, leadership energy, organization energy. This is major arcana energy. The Emperor has a lot of masculine, divine energy. The Emperor is, the Emperor wants order. The Emperor wants to rule the right, rule correctly. The Emperor wants to be heard. The Emperor is trying to push his way, or I don't know, is it pushing his way? The Emperor wants order. Order in the world. Order in whatever it is that needs to have order. Stability. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's always a very kind energy. Sometimes the Emperor has to yell a little bit. Sometimes the Emperor has to do something to really get people's attention also. So there's Emperor energy here. It always amazes me that, his one knee is kind of shown, right? I know it's a strange little thing, not quite sure why that amazes me, but it's almost like he either sat down or he's ready to get up. And it kind of reminds me of a parent, if I have to tell you again, I'm going to get up, and you're not going to be happy. So there's something going on with that Emperor, and it's best if we let him it's best if the Emperor just stays where the Emperor is supposed to be, and we don't do anything to get him off his throne. Anyway, let's see what our next card is here. Okay, so this is the 2. This is a 2. This is, 2 is about balance, is about crossroads, choices, is also coming together. This is the Pentacle energy. Pentacle is our earth energy. Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. All of those have some stuff going on. Venus is in Virgo right now, so it is trying to create a loving type of home energy. Like I said, we have Capricorn, we have Pluto in retrograde, we also have Uranus in retrograde, so those energies are a little unsettling. Those energies are a little, not unstable to the world per se, but maybe a little unstable for us, okay? We're just feeling the pinch. We're feeling the money pinch, okay? So the Pentacle energy does try to create balance, wants balance in our money, in our job, in our creation, in whatever it is that we make, okay? But I kind of feel like there's a pinch. Like there's a pinch with this energy. There's some, the waves behind, here's the ship. The ship is kind of rocking and rolling, doesn't necessarily have the stability. Whoever is holding this is kind of like, he's holding on. He's trying to create a balance, and the balance is taking all of his efforts. Anyway, let's see what we've got going here. But we have the Sun coming out, and the Sun is a positive energy. Now, a lot of times if you're going to use the major arcanas for yes-no questions, I kind of do a little cheat and I put a yes and I put a yes here. So whatever it is, whatever the trouble is, whatever the balance we're trying to achieve, whatever the, hey, we're like that juggler that has all the plates spinning on those sticks, and it's just a little bit of a hard time. This does say that things will be better, okay? We just have to have faith. We have to stay in the light. Now, the sun is always about things will be fine, things will do good. You're doing what you need to do. This is always about a good job. Stay steady, have faith. There's the sunflowers growing, and in many times I'm in the northern hemisphere. The sunflowers are still, quite prolific. So things are blooming, things are happening. The sun doesn't necessarily have this wonderful, doesn't have a malevolent energy, doesn't have a negative, is just kind of watching and waiting too. So I kind of get this watching and waiting from the sun, but I do feel that things will go well with the sun. It's just him. It's just him that I'm kind of getting just watch. Hey, you want me to get up? It reminds me of my, when I was a child and my dad would be yelling to the girls, because we have one boy, but was at the end of the family, and it was kind of like, don't make me come up and get you. Don't make me get out of bed. Don't make me, you do what you're supposed to do. So not quite sure where we're at with all of this. You guys tell me what you're thinking about this. I do feel like this does have a balance. This is trying to balance, possibly work life, but trying to balance money energies also. But 2 major arcanas, very strong. 2 divine energies, very strong, kind of saying things will work out no matter what the struggle is. Those boats rocking and rolling does show that it may not necessarily feel or seem steady, but things will work the way they're supposed to work. Okay? Let's see what our Osha Zen Tarot cards have to say. Let's see, one more time. Higher power, what do you have? Here, let go. We're going to just pull the one card out. Here we are. Laziness. Now we have a 9. We have a 9, and numbers are very, very important. They really are. And we need to really put the positive energies into these numbers. Numbers can be, numbers are, what is this? Numbers don't lie, but yet statistics can be manipulated. So we always want to use the numbers, and we want to put the positive spin and the positive energies in the number. So 9s have a, let's wrap it up, let's get this done, you're about, this is what needs to be done. It's interesting, here's this man looking at his board, looking at what he has ahead of himself, doesn't see that everything is kind of collapsing behind him. Part of it has been, part of his issues is that he's just too content with what he has, and he's not necessarily working on that stability, especially with that Emperor energy. So that is the laziness energy. Many of us can claim, this card, but it's kind of like, hey, something's creeping up on us. Something's creeping up on us, and we gotta get going. We gotta get going. So anyway. Interesting stuff for this week. Let me know what you're thinking about it. Let me know how you read these cards. Also, to comment below and like, share, subscribe, click on the bell. But why don't we now start our readings? Hello, my Virgos, and how are you doing? Well, Mercury is now retro in your sign, and yet at the same time, while that's going, well, it's appearing to go backwards, I feel like you're pushing to go forwards. Again, there is this pushing forward energy going on for you, and what is it that you're going for? I don't know, but it's more, and it's kind of like, it's again, you're pushing forward, and you're running on your own steam. Now, part of it is, again, I'm going to say, connect to your higher power, and kind of share the burden a little bit, share the burden, but again. Earth energies do seem to be wanting to push forward, and you seem to want to push forward a whole lot more. Okay, more. That seems to be, if you have any Taurus in you at all, Taurus was probably one of the more, if you have any Taurus in your natal sign, that was probably one of the more forceful energies that I had for this. So you want to make sure you cross watch in your rising, ascending, your moon, all of the above, because there's either going to be some connections that actually will push that will validate, or there's a little bit of there's also another perspective to take a look at, okay? Because the energies have been really different, but yet some have been really the same. So let's see what we've got here. This one's reversed. Again, I feel you pushing forward. I feel it being more in your career or possibly in your home, but it's your tangible earth energy. It's your earth energy that you're pushing forward in. Here we go. Next card, the Magician. The Magician. So we have a 1. 1 is a new beginning, new start. The Magician, this is a major arcana card. This is an archangel energy card. This is big universal energy. This is Archangel Raziel. Raziel will tell you, as in heaven, so on earth, what is meant for you, you have the ability to ask for. Okay? There are blessings. We don't ask for like even a quarter of our blessings, or even we only ask for maybe a little bit of that. So this is about asking for your blessings, asking what is meant for you. Now, when we're in Mercury retrograde, that is when I would say more the Empress energy, the feminine divine energy tries to create, tries to say, hey, I've got this for you. Do you want it? Do you want it? And the thing is that we, being earthbound creatures, physical creatures, we're kind of like, you keep that for a while. I want it through my own abilities. And that is good in many ways, but there is so much that the divine wants to provide for and divine wants to bless us with, and we don't take advantage of that enough. So this is something the Magician says, there are blessings waiting for you. Ask for them. Ask for them, okay? You don't have to push forward on your own steam. Whoa, okay, so you can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear. Successful beginnings. And this is a good time for you to manifest. Your next card reversed, the Queen of Michael. Now, Queens, underlying energy is water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, fluid and emotional. I'm kind of getting with the water queens, the water-based queens, that it's kind of like looking in that past a little bit. It's kind of cleaning up a lot of past energies, especially in that queen, that queen stepping into your power energy here. Now, Michael is your air energy. It is Libra, which we're in. It is Aquarius, and it is Gemini. All of them have such strong planetary forces. Remember what I said. There's a lot of universal energy trying to create diamonds out of us all. But Michael is, like I said, air energy. It is thinking things through, making some plans. The Queen of Michael is being very objective. She's looking at things and saying, yes, no. She's looking at things and saying, okay, not okay. She's being, she's not necessarily feeling it with her heart as much. She's not being emotional. She's not saying, oh, well, maybe we should. She's being a little bit on the colder side. So there is something here. I don't know if this is what's going on for you, my Virgos, but sometimes when you're on the colder side, and you're thinking so much with your brain, and you're not necessarily thinking, and maybe you don't want to think with your heart as much, but this is a time to think maybe with your spirit, okay? Because again, there's this heavenly energies around you that are saying, here, take, manja. I want to feed you. I want to give to you. And the Queen of Michael's like, I want it on my own terms. I want it my own way. So something's going on there. Okay. Brilliant, self-reliant, insightful, humorous. She basically wants it, she wants to be able to claim it, to say, I did this on my own. And yet the Magician is saying, come on, have a little trust. And the thing about this, my Virgos, is you are probably one of the most spiritual signs around that, that I talk to. You have a very strong spiritual connection. Why aren't you using it? Okay. Because you know exactly what to do. The benefit of experience, a time for your career rather than relationships. Interesting. Okay, let's see what we got here. Well, then we have the Queen of Gabriel. Okay, Gabriel, underlying energy is that water still, but Gabriel is that fire energy. That she has that Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius energy all over her. So while you've got the emotional energy, you've got that spiritual energy, you've got that flowing energy, you've got that thought process energy, Gabriel brings the passion. Gabriel brings the fire. Gabriel brings the commitment. And this is basically saying to you, now this goes back to the magician. The magician. So it's kind of saying, in some ways, remember that part of you, my Virgos. Remember your spirituality. Remember that there is higher energy for you to connect with. Because the Queen of Gabriel is like, you got this. You can do it. Come on now. Now, it doesn't matter. You've got masculine energy here. You've got feminine energy here. So it doesn't matter male or female. But the Queen of Gabriel is like, oh, come on. There's so much out there waiting for you. You can get it. You can grab it. Grab on with all, with both hands. Don't let it slip, between your fingers. However, that Queen of Michael makes it a little bit more that you want, that you're putting a little bit of the rules and regulations on it. You want it a little bit more your way, and you're not necessarily willing to compromise with that spiritual piece of you. Does that make sense? Again, just putting that out there. Anyway, the Queen of Gabriel, though, is passionate, charming, brilliant, and independent. You can do anything right now. Go after what you want, and that's good to do. The ability to attract helpful people. So you've got these queens that are really pushing you forward. The Queen of Michael is going to keep you a little bit from connecting with that spirit. It's like, well, I can do this on my own. And that's the thing, is the magician is trying to say to you, yeah, you can do this. You probably, and the thing is, my Virgos, you probably can do this on your own. And you've got the passion of Gabriel. You've got the thoughts. But why make it hard on yourself? Why make it hard? Why make it so hard? Wants to give. So why make it hard? Does that make, I think that puts it together. Okay. And the thing is, it will at least appear, it still will be on your own terms in many ways, but why make it so hard on yourself? Ask for some divine help. You can manifest it. Okay, let's see what we've got. Guardian angels. What do you want to tell our Virgos here? That they seem to be making things a little bit hard on themselves. Yes, but these two queens and even the magician says, yes, you can make it. You can do it. You can achieve wonderful things. But it's with this that you can achieve more. Okay? Anyway, let's see what we've got here. Reversed. The 9 of abundance. Whoa, this is a good one. So we have a 1991. The 9 is, let's wrap it up. You have everything you want. Abundance is your energy. It is also Capricorn and Taurus energy. It is money, job, career. I love the 9 of abundance, the 9 of pentacles, the 9 of earth. It's kind of like the wish card made physical. Okay? So the 9 of abundance is life is wonderful, and your hard work and dedication to your dreams will provide you with great peace and contentment. Take time to enjoy quiet moments of reflection and leisure. Feel free to buy yourself small, luxurious gifts. You've earned the financial security and independence you now enjoy. Yeah, it's like it is there. It is all there for you, but you can always ask for a little help. How's that too? Don't make it so hard. Don't make it so hard. Anyway, let's see what we have. So this is a good week. This is a good week for starting a new project. Again, the new moon, new projects, asking for a raise, asking for a promotion, going for job hunting, going for, anything to do with your money, job, career. It is a good time. But again, too, when you go into that interview, say a little prayer. Ask for some help. When you're going in to talk to your boss, ask for some help. Ask for some divine help because it's going to give you that extra edge. Okay, this is from Inspirational Wisdom of Fairies. No, of Angels and Fairies. Here we go. Oh, that was reversed. Winter Fairy. Very pretty. Now is, okay, this is definitely, now is the time to move your thinking. Oh, excuse me. One of my alarms. Now is the time to move your thinking on to a higher level. You are equipped to do more than you have contemplated, and you will succeed. Wow, does that not go? Bring it to a higher level. I love that one. You will succeed. This is all about that. Okay, what crystal or energy would be helpful for my Virgos? Here we go. Yes, you're thinking to a higher level. Yes, don't get so stuck in that. Okay, here we go. Blue kyanite. Connecting with angels, telepathic abilities, finding your true path, and also finding clarity. But I love our winter fairy here. Time to move your thinking on to a higher level. You are equipped to do more than you have contemplated. Okay. All right, my Virgos. Please let me know what that all meant to you. Who that, let me comment below. Also, too, this is really helpful for the channel, for me to stay on air, for me to keep doing what I'm doing. Please like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. I really appreciate you doing that. As always, my Virgos, know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.